Wednesday evening on 2, and Czech newspapers feature in Tales from Prague at 8. The story of the Daily Independent's success over the official communist publication. Then a Horizon special on the demise of the old £5 note and the design of the new.
The fiver is the first of the old notes to be replaced. Throughout the 5 years run-up to the day of issue, every detail remains secret.
At 9, MASH and problems for the 4077th camp.
Morale here is lower than the Gopher's basement. Any questions? Fine. Don't forget, I want to see everybody smiling.
You know, this affects you in a very big way indeed. You can find out just how at 9:25 in the BBC Design Awards.
At 10:10, against the backdrop of a live badger watch, Badger Night takes a look at the broader issues threatening this beautiful animal. Wednesday evening on 2. Down on the square on BBC One in 5 minutes, Sharon tackles Simon on the subject of marriage. And here on BBC Two in just under 10 minutes, Love at First Sight strikes that unlikely target, Sergeant Bilko. First on 2, in our season of programmes from Prague, here's a light-hearted animated Czech creation with a curious title, Matilda and Her Spare Head. And we continue our season of Czech offerings at 8:30. Wiping the Slate Clean is a documentary which follows the country's students who swept the communist government from power in a few days as they embark on the longer revolution of the education system. And Open Space in 25 minutes asks why Czechoslovakia didn't choose Britain's system of democracy to follow its first free elections in 40 years.
From this tiny clearing, Badger Night will be transmitting live pictures of the badgers from this set.
3 special programmes broadcast on consecutive nights will seek to portray the private life of this shy animal.
But Badger Night is a look not only at this set, but at all British badgers. Are their numbers declining? How serious a problem is badger digging? Is new protective legislation needed?
The threats facing the British badger are highlighted in Badger Night, starting tomorrow at 10:10 on 2.
Tonight on Newsnight, the latest oil spill to hit Britain off the coast of Devon. Why was the slick allowed to come ashore in a flat calm? And have we learned the lessons which will stop the same thing happening again? Watch Newsnight at 10:30 tonight on BBC2.
Now, the hunt is on here on BBC Two. The hunted is woman, the hunter is Sergeant Bilko. Thursday, the Bank of England introduces a new £5 note. Tomorrow's Horizon special follows its development and the safeguards they've made against forgers.
Bank of England notes have dozens of colours hidden in the fine lines of their design. Penetrating this complex mesh is guaranteed to give the most dedicated forger nightmares.
Making an honest fiver in Horizon special tomorrow at 8:10 on 2. Money's the root cause of class comedy on BBC One in a moment as Audrey Forbes Hamilton and nouveau riche neighbour Richard de Vere try to prove that each is to the manner born. Here on BBC Two in half an hour, Paul Martin assesses the Czech students' chances of success in creating a revolution in education to compare with the political one that swept the communist government from power. And we continue our Prague season with Open Space, taken over by the Electoral Reform Society. On the eve of the election in Czechoslovakia, they question Britain's electoral system as a model of democracy. If you'd like more information about the issues raised in that programme, please send a large stamped addressed envelope to Open Space, BBC Television, London W12 7RJ. And if you'd like to suggest a topic for a future Open Space, please write to the same address. And the next Open Space is on Saturday instead of the usual Tuesday and at the later time of 10:15. Tonight's Present Imperfect focuses on a teacher's lot from a state school in Manchester.
Look to the future and think, what the hell am I doing staying in education? And I think if the right opportunity arose outside education, I would take it and go.
They're dedicated, that's the word I'm after. They are dedicated, quite a lot of them. But whether we shall sustain that level of dedication in the future, I don't know.
A teacher's lot, Present Imperfect, tonight at 9:30 on 2.
Got it!
The academic side of police work is facing the new recruits in BBC One's Black in Blue, starting now. Here on 2 Now, it's the political strength of student power that's working for an academic revolution in Czechoslovakia. Wiping the slate clean. Paul Martin has written an article about the education revolution in Czechoslovakia for next week's edition of The Listener. Tomorrow's tale from Prague is the story of 2 newspapers. One is the former underground journal that's now the best-selling independent daily, and the other is the official Communist Party paper. That's at 8 o'clock tomorrow evening on 2. Over on BBC1 in a moment, the 9 o'clock news, and here on 2 in a moment, Tiger Road.
You know, design isn't just for people with baggy suits and Ray-Bans. It affects absolutely everything, from office blocks to postage stamps, from freight trains to showers. And since it affects you, we're asking you to choose the cream of British design in the BBC Design Awards.
Joining Muriel Gray this week will be a panel of expert judges assessing designs in 3 categories. To find out what's good, bad or indifferent in British design, watch the BBC Design Awards 1990, starting tomorrow at 9:25 on 2.
Now on 2, Looney Lionel and his balmy bequest pose a couple of problems for the staff and visitors to the community centre on Tiger Road.